Welcome to our demonstration on VMware Data Services Manager. In this demonstration, we're going to look at lifecycle management, where we will upgrade the provider, the agents, and one of the databases. So let's begin by having a look at our current environment, which is running Data Services Manager version 132. You can see there are a number of databases deployed from the various database templates that we can see listed here. There is a combination of SQL Server, Postgres, MySQL, all deployed by different users in the environment. There are two agents installed, represented by the two environments there, and we're consuming resources from each environment through its own namespace. So let's check and see if there are any updates. We'll have a look at the Operations tab while we're doing that. And when we check for updates, even though it is checked every 24 hours to see if there's a new release, we can automatically do a check like we're doing there. If there's a new release available, it'll be added to the provider S3 bucket. So let's do a refresh, and now we can see an available update to go from version 132 to version 140. Okay, so let's kick it off. It's a two-step process. The first step is to stage the actual update. So we'll get that available from the bucket and ready for install. And then when it's ready for installation, you can just click on the install button. Now you might notice that it says a reboot is required during this operation. So this is why we're logging into the DSM user interface during this process. So great, we're back in. Let's take a look again at Update Manager. And now we can see that there is a version 1.4 that has been successfully staged and successfully installed. Great, so that's the provider done. We can now move on to do the agent update. Now, as it's showing you there, this could be automated. Once again, you could just set up a maintenance policy, and that would mean that the agents would automatically be updated once the provider has been updated, but we'll go through the manual process just to show you what's involved. As I said, there are two environments. One environment has an agent, or both environments have an agent, one each. And so again, it's telling us that it's ready to install, and we can initiate the next update. So we can check out both of our agents here through the Update Manager view, and you can see that both of them are ready for an install. So we can initiate a next update, but at this point in time, the agents are not aware that there is an update. So we're going to do a shortcut, and we're just going to restart the update service on both of the agents, and this will trigger it to discover that there is actually an update available. As I said, this would happen automatically if it was the environment was left running, but we're just speeding things up for the sake of showing the demonstration. So we're just doing the second agent now. Restarted the update manager there. Let's just check the status. It all looks good. So now that should have automatically triggered, because we already requested the update, it'll automatically have triggered the agent update. It'll have the agents placed in maintenance mode. We can see both of them entering maintenance mode there. And then very soon they should reboot and come back online. So there's the first agent back online. Refresh again. Again. I'm obviously speeding this up for the purposes of the demonstration. I just want to show you the steps that are involved. So rather than just having you hanging around looking at screens updating. So we're moving on to the database part now. And again, there is a feature for each database that's deployed called Auto Minor Version Upgrade. If that feature is enabled, then the databases are also automatically upgraded during their maintenance window. But rather than just waiting around for Saturday midnight, let's go ahead and do it manually through the update now. So we'll pick this Postgres database here. You can see that it is currently running 13.8, and we are going to upgrade it to 13.9. However, to do that, we also need to upgrade the OS component of the virtual machine that's running the database, and that's what that first step is doing there. So we're bringing the OS from the 1.32 version to the 1.4 version to match the provider and agent. And once that's done, we can now upgrade the database engine. And as I said, the database engine currently at 13.8, we want to bring it to 13.9.0.1. So within the space of just a couple of minutes, we should have our brand new database online as well. And we do. So now our PG3 PostgreSQL database is being upgraded to version 13.9. So I hope that gives you some insight into the lifecycle management features of DSM. Thank you for watching.